Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing today? Getting our exercise here this morning. And yep, we found him. We found Sheriff. And we got him up. He's having a drink out of the water bowl up there. And you can see the dugout here with all these pink flagging. It's fenced off because it's toast. And the water's so dirty and the dirt in there is so grimy that I think that's what's going on here as to why the few cows and a couple of bulls are having foot issues. Is they get a sore foot and then they go stand in that slop because it probably feels a little bit better. If they're swelling and their feet are hot, they would stand in that cold, well, cooler water, that muck, and that's causing infections. So we had the cows up here from day before yesterday already, but Sheriff wouldn't come in with them. So we finally got him. CP actually found him last night when I was out baling that pea straw, and he didn't move too far, so we went out there with the tractor in case he was going to be an asshole, and I just kind of took my time and walked him back to the yard here. But he's having a damn good drink because I don't think he's drank now in 2 days. So we got to get him from the water bowl back down and in through that gateway right there. And that'll put him into a corral area where we could walk him into the barn so we could treat the son of a bitch. And then he'll stay in the corral for a couple, 2-3 days to make sure he's 100% over this friggin' foot issue that he's got going on. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. And once we get him over here in the corral area and somewhat contained, I'll bring you all back. Talk to you then. Okay guys, so Sheriff is in the corral. Didn't bring you back for that, sorry. But we're out here. This stuff has been down for like a week or better. Now I'm going to show you something, because this is that stuff that had all that canola in it. Look underneath here. Look how green that is, right? So we're going to grab some cannolis from underneath, okay? Here, babe, I'm going to give you this phone so I can show these guys what we're looking for. You video this. So, see this friggin' cannolis? Now there's some alfalfa. What I then generally do, take it like that and give it a twist, and if she breaks in 3, we're good to go, right? But with this friggin' canola,
you're too close.
It's a thicker stalk here. It's just a fucking rope. And then when you go into this area here where the pods are, it don't do squat. You can actually see, if you look close, you can see the moisture, the oil rubbing off on the plants right there. That's the problem when you got a bunch of canola in your crop. It's just going to become a fucking rope. And how do I friggin' bale this, right?
So I can tie you up with it then?
Yeah, you can tie me up with it. Let's go, baby. So, but with the canola, as it dries, or as it stays wet, however you want to look at it, the product underneath stays, see how yellow it is on top, but underneath it's really nice and green still, right? So, and raking it up really wouldn't even help me any. But we got a really good wind today, so hopefully a couple days of this and this stuff will go. But my God, he got a hell of a good catch on the alfalfa that they seeded over in this part of the field. Then you jump over here and it's not so good. Over here it's more kochia that's growing. She's kind of patchy. There's really good alfalfa areas, but maybe the alfalfa will come in over here as time goes on. So But yeah, this goddarn canola is giving us a lot of grief out here. I got a feeling we're going to be baling our green feed east of town way before I bale this stuff. So that's where we're heading to next, is the green feed east of town. And there will be friggin' bales here. Like, that's really nice and green, that stuff. What we need, and CP just made that comment that she hopes it doesn't get rained on, but what we need actually is a rain to wash that waxy crap off of that canola, and then it'll dry better. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Okay, well, we just checked this stuff. This is that green feed we took down. These opening 5 rounds over here, they won't go where it's heavy. Well, I'm not gonna friggin' duck in and out, back and forth, try and bale the light stuff and then leave the heavy stuff and fucking around. If I'm gonna bale, I wanna bale all of it. And then the stuff that we cut later, well, yeah, it's not even fucking close. She's bleaching out and it's not even close to being ready. So as far as baling goes for today, I think we're SOL. The grass will bale on the outside edge where I ducked out of the field and tried to get the grass. That'll bale, but the oats won't bale. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. What do you want to do?
Maybe we'll fix corral today. I don't know.
So anyway, guys, we'll let y'all go and we'll talk to you later. Got him in, got him treated, did his feet. He's still pawing in the dirt, wanting to throw friggin' dirt all over himself. Got this guy in, got him treated for the second time. Hey boy, Max. Just letting that copper care soak into that foot. It was where his foot swelled up. The skin is broke open, so we're just letting that soak in a little bit. Hey, what'd you say, babe?
His foot's not that sore.
No, Sheriff ain't that sore, but he is sore. So, oh, the wife is getting the gates open. I'm gonna do this. Okay, back up. There, they can go together, and they're gonna spend a few days in this corral, in this barn area. Oh. The sheriff did have a fucking attitude today, though, when we brought him up.
He's a woman's boy.
These goddamn buggers. And by next year, this other guy should be the same size. Or maybe even a bit bigger. Hard to say. Depends how the winter is for us. Anyway, off to something new. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty, guys. So, I had a couple of text messages from guys. How do I check for barley that is safe to cut for cows and just feed it straight out? So smooth on versus rough on. So I'm going to hand the phone to CP, my lovely assistant. So this is a smooth on. This is a smooth on barley, or foraging barley they call it. And the reason for these little beards right here, this is the stuff that can cause mouth issues on cattle and whatnot. So with normal barley, when you run your fingers on the beard, you won't be able to slide your finger down like this. It'll just fucking grab. You wouldn't be able to And those beards, some people call this the awn, some people call it the beard. So these beards can cause a lot of mouth issues on cattle, mouth and throat issues. But this stuff, because it's smooth, it'll flow either direction. So when a cow ingests this stuff, they take it into their mouth, and it would grab the regular barley, milling barley would grab, or malting barley would grab in their mouth and in their throat, and eventually over time this beard or these awns would plug up their create problems in their mouth and plug up their throat area on the cattle. Oh, look, we do have barley in there. There's barley kernels. See that? Nice. So yeah, I missed this here for whatever reason. I didn't cut it very good. But that's how I check for smooth awns. Just grab the beard at the top like this and run your fingers down like that. And if it doesn't grab, you're good to go. Now, if it does grab, you can still feed it, but I would suggest processing it to some extent. Got kernels, babe. Got kernels. So you want to sit here and shell all these out by hand?
Are you on drugs?
Well, just this little pile right here and the one behind you.
No.
We need every kernel we can get on a year like this.
No.
You can feed your horse for a day.
He doesn't need this stuff. He's too fat.
He's too fat? Okay. A little bit of green in the stem still. So yeah, it's this is our stuff here, guys. This is what it is. And that's how I check it. Aaron, check your barley, Aaron. Okay? So I don't know what else to tell you. What? And out there, our oats, it's actually turning pretty quick. There's still quite a bit of green in the oats, so I won't be cutting it down yet, but it's turning pretty fast. We'll be cutting it pretty quick. Maybe when we leave here, we'll drive down the field past that oats, give you a close-up look on her. And here's our oats. There's the odd little thistle patch like that one there. There's more on the far side over there, but there's still some green on the stems, but she's pretty much done.
Not very
Two
big.
kernels.
Not very big.
She's a little on the rusty side. I may have to swap. Well, it's got quite a bit of green farther in. And so I don't want to swath it too soon. And there's still quite a bit of green where it's heavier. Better than some guys.
Still green.
Hmm?
Still green in it.
Yeah. It's in doughy stage right now. She's not hardening up yet. So it'll hang on for a while yet. But it's coming.
No. Hurry up and give her.
Well, here comes Mocha Dogs. See her?
Turn around. I don't want to drive on this shit.
I'm driving on the shit. I gotta drive on it to pick the fucking bales.
Beat your ass.
You gonna beat my ass? Damn dog. She was watching when we left home. Well, now she can ride and run home. But see how much green is in there? There's quite a bit of green in there yet. at? She was in the dugout.
Yeah.
I'm not putting her in my truck.
Okay.
What?
Things to do, people to see, places to go.
Things to do, people to see, and what? Things to do, places to go, and people to see.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. So with our gamble crop, usually when you cut like an oat crop like this stuff for green feed, or a barley crop for green feed, you end up where the stubble will turn yellow, and it'll stay like that for quite a while before it starts to green up, especially on a year like this with it being so dry. Like this stuff is just nicely greening up again. There's kind of a second growth, but it's a very weak second growth on this oats. But our gamble crop, you see that? It never did really turn all that yellowish. It stayed green for right straight through. So hopefully we get some rain and this stuff will just friggin' pop. How's that sound? And if we don't cut it again, at least then maybe it'll be a good grazing for the cows. I guess we gotta get the bales off of here. Anyway, I'm gonna call her quits, guys. Me and CP. Oh, she's a little bouncy. So give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors. What? What are you pointing at, girl?
Good job, I did.
Oh, yeah, you smoked them. Tell your friends and neighbors to come on board and subscribe with you. And fun. Let's get her done. Catch y'all later.